Hello, hellos, and we are back with more of the Dual League action. Then now we're up to the semi-finals, getting down to the cream of the crop, and we are on a map which I hate this map so much. I always find this part of the map a real pain to deal with, and also this part of the map, and also this part of the map. So yeah, all of the map. I do think there's a bit of advantage for blue side, personally speaking, because I think you can get pushed. You can kind of reinforce back here more easily, and I don't know, I don't like red side. This flag as well is particularly annoying to hold on to. It's really awkward. You need your 2k range. It's a proper 2k range map, I would say. Anyway, we've got Farid and Homayuon on the right in the blue on axis, and we have Fitz and Kewa on the left. I'm not sure who is who. And the divisions we've got, I think we've got Task Force 45 in here, and something else. Let's see if we can figure out who it is. Tanko Desaniki, so some kind of Soviet division. And we got Dunkirk for Farid Rommel by the looks of it, and Homayuon on something else. But this is going to be, yeah. The reason I say I hate this map is like if you lose this on the red side, and you can sort of get rushed out of there quite early, then getting back in can be a big royal pain in the ass. You get 80 guns in here, especially with 2k equipment. Also, in the town, holding this one flag here, like the blue's more likely to invest more into here and and hold this. This is like there's a big fight going on here, and you can really. There's only one flag to gain here, or one flag to lose. So red has to invest quite a lot to get into here and hold on to this flag. And it can be really difficult. There'll be a proper back and forth for this flag in the center here. And when the fight starts going on over there, you can rush around this side. But maybe it's more balanced than I think. I don't enjoy this map. I don't have a good time on it, ever. That's all I can say about it. When I'm on the blue side, I tend to do better. We shall see how these guys play it. They play more team games than me. I'm pretty damn sure of that. Especially Fox's dudes. Bantams, oh, filth, filth, filth. And in terms of the CQC, we've got Flamverse here with attractions coming in. Oh, they're going to be brutal. They're going to get into it really quick. They're going to be able to hold this flag. The tractions will probably get into here as well and hold this flag. We've got tractions coming down, yeah. So I think they're going to get 2 early flags, possibly 3 if they get to this one as well. And there's a good chance of getting to here early. So they're going to get 4 flags at the start. It's a horrible map. Oh, man. And speaking of which, I do want to put it out there. So if any of you, more of the sort of pro players I'm looking at here, if you are interested in doing the outflank tournament, because I'm really want to get that done. But I'm thinking of doing sort of a mini kind of 2v2 tournament, and it's going to be the outflanked rules. Which, if you don't know, it will be on not this kind of map. It will be on a 4v4 map. And basically, the team that doesn't choose a map gets to choose which flank they start from. So you can only allow to deploy on one flank, and it will be close quarters combat as well. But anyway, I will be probably making a video about that. We are away, and obviously we're going to see lots of flamers rushing in, machine guns rushing in as quickly as possible. Attraction is going to beat everything to the center. I just don't think they've got the speed to get to this flag, nor to this flag. And these are jeeps as well. These are fast jeeps, but they're just not going to get there in time. Yeah, 115 kilometers an hour compared to 95. I mean, look at that. 2 flags gained. The third one's going to be gained here, and there's no stopping it. Even without attractions, it's hard to get to these flags quick. I think this map is a bit broken, especially in an opener like this. But yeah, so they've got the flamer in there straight away. All you need to do is drop some smoke, really, get the reinforcements coming. You see, these flamers, the normal bikes, they'll still be able to get into this area quite quickly. It shows how uneven it is. Here, they've managed to get in here. There's a Shrek in here earlier, though, which needed to be done, really. It's in a good spot as well. These STE KFZs might get picked off by the Shrek. At least one of them. That'd be a nice win. Offenchiki getting peppered here. C-34, 85 on the hill, picking things off. Meanwhile, in the centre, there's a lot going on. A huge wave of flamers in here. It's going to be really tough. But 1311 is on. They did manage to get into it on a flag quickly enough, but there's engineers in there, converted gunners, doing well. MG down the road. T-70 gets taken out almost instantaneously. It's a bad loss at the start. 2 Marder 3s. T-70 is moving around for a flanking manoeuvre. Looks like he's going to pop onto the hill and try and pick one of those off. Maybe dip in and out of cover. Bantam's pushing through, being annoying. So 1311 is on. I have to say, Ally side doing particularly well against, in my opinion, not particularly good odds at the start against attractions. Managed to hold their own in here. Well, kind of. The flag here is getting completely smashed to pieces. We see attack beacon pinged. We've got armour coming down the road to cover the road. The guerrillas coming in as well. So it's going to be really hard to reinforce. This is the problem if you don't have the ranged weaponry. This flag nearly falling over to the German side. Not quite yet. A lot going on. I have to jump around this map a hell of a lot. And the Allies actually have the tick going here. So Axis side stuck behind enemy lines with the Festung Grenadiers in here. What are these like? Oh, yeah. Bulky squad. But they're going to get picked off eventually. Bantams are doing nice work. T-70 is going to pick off a Marder 3. Is he going to get picked off by itself? He's going to back it out in time. Just about. Then back onto the hill and pick him off. Very nice play there. By whoever this is. Potatoes. Oh. Looking good. But of course, oh, here we see the Pak-43 coming in. It's going to start laying down the pain from the range. Some artillery's out there. It's a mortar motorbike. I do enjoy these as well. I really do enjoy these. In longer games like this, they're good for keeping alive. You fire a move. Marder 3 there. Ooh. The C-70's going to come up and try and take him off. Of course, we do have the Yag. The Yag Panther, which we might see possibly in B-phase. I've just realised it's 2 Balance against 2 Maverick. So this is going to be real rough for the Axis side. Very impressive performance here at the moment by Fitz and Kewa, I have to say. But it is fairly even at the moment. They're being ticked down slightly, the Axis side, so there's plenty of time to go. Only 5 minutes into the game. And the units they do use are fairly cheap units. They're not going to cost a lot. It's 15 points here for these guys. Lots of disheartening here. These flames in are going to hold this off for quite a while, but the mortars are going to help out a bit by the looks of it. So another mortar being called in, and the supply to help it out too. Got OB-25s coming in. The guerrilla will be able to devastate them though if it gets eyes on them. Marder 1, brutal weapon. Just waiting for the T-34-85 to pop his head out again. They did manage to get back into here and hold this off. Real nice stuff. Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, this is a bit more harder to hold down here, and yeah, the flag is being taken over here. It's a Stug in play now. This could be the weak point. This is something that I have done as well from the blue side quite often. You can come and rush down here, get into this forest here, get AT guns into here. You really start to cause lots of problems. You can sort of pin them down to one corner of the map. And then it helps you to kind of double team more over here. And these are experienced players. They play together quite a lot. All of them, I believe. So we're seeing a good mix of units in here. ISU 152 coming in. What's he firing away at? Is it the recon units? Whatever he's firing at is going to blow it to pieces. OB-25. It's going to pick off the recon. Not quite. Yeah, apologies if the rain gets loud. It looks like it's going to start pissing it down in a second. Oh, and here we go. Here's the backdoor antics coming in. It's 14-10 now. Still 4 minutes left in Phase A. You can kind of start to understand the overwhelming force of the Axis and the spammability. And it's 21st Panzer there and 2nd tank. Alright, yeah, forgot to take note of that. So a KT comes out. That's going to be ouchy. This is a really good map for 21st Panzer, to be honest. Because you can lay down some off-map into this area, and you've got your King Tigers, you can just drop them on the road to fire away and cut things off. Guerrilla's been penned here, or has it been bombed? One or the other. Bit vulnerable. SDKFZs, excellent AA units. 120 points, but in A phase, they're well worth their money. Well worth it, I'd say. This area looks a little bit... we might see some sneaky antics coming on around here in a moment or two. So it's a bit dodgy doing this, with that such a bulge going on there. And the Allies are being kicked out of town now. It's starting to turn around. The armor on the hill, this is the thing, you get stuck on this hill, it's getting down off it, it's a problem. You get picked off from AT weapons over here. We do need a flood of infantry to come in here. We've got 4 mortars coming in. Wow. They're aiming for the SDKFZ, so he's looking to throw in... Yeah, so he's aiming for the AA. Then he's probably going to be throwing down... Oh no, he's changed his mind. He's just going to bomb this town out, bringing some reinforcements to hit at some point. Meanwhile, over here, not been contained here. There's a Sherman in here, which is not really going to be good for dealing with the Stug. We've got a Mitchell coming in to bomb out the infantry. Yeah, aiming on the buildings, good idea. Blow up the buildings. MGs will help them out as well. Might get this off. Yeah, probably might kill both of these, actually. Not just one of them. It's not the massive bomb load. What is the loadout on this? Cannot see. Marder 3's got round the back. Uh-oh. That's a big uh-oh. We need some AT guns in, because Task Force, of course, renowned for not having any AT weaponry in A phase, other than some howitzers. M10 destroyers coming out now. Very cost-efficient tanks, or anti-tank weapons. Should be able to pick off these Stugs. Is this 2 on the road? Popping away at the Marder there. Looks like he might get this, but it's a double tick now. We are into B phase as well. And the first KT's coming onto the map. This is looking pretty bad. The initial start from the Ally side, very good, I have to say. But, yeah, now it's going to be tough. Very tough indeed. If they lose either of these 2 weapons here, it's going to be a huge loss. Koenigs coming in. The ISU 152, it doesn't have the AP to take this out. Neither does the 234-85. It's going to get picked off by the King Tiger here. I think at least he gets a grill, but he's going to go down shortly. Oh, he's dodging down the hill. The KT is firing at the ISU 152 here. He needs to back this off. There's a Marder in here as well, firing away at these. This is tricky stuff. Smoke being laid down. That is what you need to do. Nicely dealt with there. Good bounce. OB-25 looks like he's going to get a Marder. Yep. Very nice. And, oh, nice. Saves his armor. The smoke is coming in here too. Gavardi's coming in. So this is what he needs. Very nice stuff. Meanwhile, over here, it's not looking so nice at all. Yeah, the center of the map is being dominated by the Axis, as you would expect. There's another KT comes in as well. Got Pack 40s on the road. More guerrillas coming in. The Marder 3's got in round the back here, cutting off reinforcements. But I think these Shermans will probably come in and take care of this guy in a moment or two. The Stug has gone down here to the M10s. So to gain this flag back. Still a single tick going. Still a lot of time left. Lots of smoke being laid down still. KT trying to make his way around the smoke here. If we get into this light cover here, that'd be a perfect spot for him. Just nip in and out of cover. And we see PE2's coming in to try and bomb this Koenigs Tiger. SDK said not in the best spot. And this is going to be a matter of attrition. Like, the KT's not going to go down to these bombs straight away. But over time, if you keep bombing it, it will die. Get no hits on it, though. Very sad indeed. I don't know if that was just superb micro on the part of Homayuon or just a bit of luck there. Because it looks like they dropped their bombs and then he started to reverse. So that he didn't get hit by any of them. Whereas if you start reversing before they drop their bombs, it will anticipate where you're going to be. It's tricky to dodge those bombs with tanks. Oh my lord, there should be a rainbow somewhere. The rain's coming and the sun is out. Huge push over here. I don't know how they're going to cope with this. We've just... Yeah, just a bunch of disheartened units in here. This is all going to be wiped out, I think. We're going to lose this flag. Try and gain this one back. The double tick is back on again. The centre is just completely collapsing here. These units, they may as well just walk across the open at this rate. Just to annoy things and distract them. Koenigs going for that ISU 152 and does get a pen onto it. Looks like he's going to back off. Is he going to get out of line of sight in time? Maybe? No, he's going to go down, I think. Oh, who's lucky there? Got the flag in the centre, but... Well, in the centre right, that is. This is just brutal. Look at that. Pack 43 coming in as well now. Another one. Where's this guy going? Up round here. 16-8, 10 minutes till victory. Of course, this is a 50-minute game, so once we get into phase C, they can start pulling things back. And I was about to say, I've not seen any off-map coming in. Here comes one. I believe that is from 21st Panzer. So this is probably going to lock down, I suspect, this area to make sure they can get rid of this in here and stop it coming in. Oh, excuse me. Pack 40 starting to pick off the armor here. I don't think he's going to get the Sherman. If the Sherman gets a shot off first, gets a HE on it, might pin it. He destroys it, and yeah, survives. Sherman's going down now to the Stug. Pack, yeah, 6-pounder is coming in. Will be able to take out the Stug, but he is being moved. Looks like he's going for the M8 with that. Double tick is on. Allied side, I can't see it coming back from this. Koenigsegger is in the light cover now. And there's a big rush of units down into here. They're going to get in. They've got smoke. They do have smoke here. I'm not seeing any smoke used. Oh, there we go. Yeah. See the smoke used. Then you just walk into this. Devastate all of this. Oh, here you go. Panzer IV around the back. I was wondering when this was going to happen. Might get taken out. But no. Does take down. Does take down as this too. The MG-34's coming in clutch there. I think this is all but over now, to be honest. Another off-map being called in. Looks like he's just going to go for devastating off-maps onto the hill here. Just to pin things. Just to keep the pressure on. Because there's going to be a counter-offensive once we hit C. But at this rate, I don't even think we're going to make it far into C phase for Allies to make any kind of difference. I'm a little bit curious what the picks and bans were here. Because you can pick any divisions and then your opponent does bans too. But I'm surprised we didn't have a lot more IS-2 units being picked in here. Like, I imagine 97th, 44th, 84th might have been in there. Why not gone for Task Force 45? Yeah, it's interesting. We'd be looking to play for an artillery and airplay with the Allies, and you get lots of CQC options to dominate this area. Then it's more of a problem with the long range. And second tank has long range, but nothing to kill KTs. And if they didn't ban the KT, yep, kind of shot themselves in the foot, to be honest. But we shall see. Are they going to claw this back? 7 minutes till victory. So at this point, really, the Allies just need to get it onto that single tick as soon as they can. Smoke is being laid down. Off-map is coming in here now. Off-map, well, there's 2 off-maps in here. I'm expecting So if you do get this, it's going to be off maps almost instantaneously, I would say. 234.85 coming into the central position here. Nice choice there. Right choice. Infantry, they're going to unload inside the circle of the off map. Oh, unfortunate. So they pulled back that flag and they lost another one somewhere else. Where have they lost the flag? Down here, and they're not getting that back anytime soon. This is more dangerous now if they lose this one as well. Infantry, looks like they might just get out of the off map in time. Hopefully they're not going to get pinned by this, so they can hold this flag at least, but it still need another one. Yep, they've made it out. Where can they get another flag? Over here, it's just not going to be happening anytime soon, is it? 6 minutes to go. Really desperate at this point in the game. Yeah, rushing down this road is one option, but yeah, I can't see this. They've even lost another one now, 16-8. I think that's game. Panzer IV blind as a bat back here. Kind of funny to see. The cavalry scouts are just going to... Oh, they're not going to get destroyed in their transport, are they? Oh, that's disgusting. They're not going to get close enough. They've got smoke. Drop your smoke. Just bringing in... Oh, it's an overkill. Massive overkill. Didn't need to do all of that. Reactions coming in over here now. The KT has this road covered. So, yeah, that's a big problem. 5 minutes. Nearly got the flag back over here, but... Yeah, they've all gone down here. Being pinned, the off-map's just coming down. He's even driving his own units through his own off-map by the looks of it. Connie Saigo just bouncing everything there. Not a worry in the world. On the left side, slowly starting to crumble. This is a familiar picture for me playing on this map from this side. It is tough. Really, really tough. Look at the domination they have now. They can just drive across the open here without a worry in the world. Managed to get this flag back, but they're not going to get two more anytime soon. Looks like more likely to lose another one over here. I have to say, though, very well played at the start by the Allied side. Did some nice work, but I'm a little bit, I want to say a little bit, I'm extremely confused about the division choices here. Did he just get outpicked and banned? Maybe we can get Kewa or Farid to comment in the video about what exactly the picks and bans were, because I'm puzzled. Because like the combination of Dunkirk and 21st Panzer Army seem brutal from either side of the map. You can throw down your off maps in the late game, but they've gone for Maverick anyway. Maybe that's what they were expecting. They thought they could do enough. And now we're entering C phase. They thought they could do enough to hold out in A and B. And that is just not the case. I wonder who picked first. But the way this works, that the first... one team picks their division first and their income first. So your opponent will know. So maybe... They would have known it's going to be double Maverick, or at least one Maverick, so... Maybe one picked Maverick and they've gone double balanced. Which is... I don't think that's what happened at all. That can't be what happened. They must have picked balance first, and then they've gone double Maverick, and they thought, okay, let's try. And it's not worked. KT in there. I'm not sure what they could have done better here. Again, this area is always hard to focus on. But I always feel from the red side, you got to try your damn best to hold this area. Get AT weapons into here and into here. And good amount of infantry. Like, hold this part more. Very defensive here. Defensive here. And be more aggressive in this area. And then try and get into this town by attacking from this area and from this area at the same time. But really try and put your main force into this central position and try and devastate your opponent from there. But it's so tough because you've got your reinforcement rows are just wide open down here. Whereas your opponent, they can kind of duck behind the cover. But this open space does not help you. I guess you can sort of veer off the road back here and then drive like that, but it's very time consuming. And this, I don't know how you can really defend this flag properly. It's too tough. Oh, excuse me. All right. So this is game 1. The surrender comes in. 22 minutes. Very well played by Farid and Homayuon. Out trading here, but not a devastating amount, but enough to make the difference. In terms of the chronology, we do see a lot of red dying and then a lot of blue. It seemed fairly even at the start of the game. But once we get into like once we get into the Maverick phase, it's generally fairly even all around. Very nice. C-3485. Excellent work there. Assist 2's getting lots of nice kills with his armor here. Sadly, we can't see what anyone else has done. Koenigstiger picking off some units. And that is that. That is all, folks, as we say. We'll be back with game 2. Hopefully sometime in this week. And both semi-finals have been played. And I'm going to try and cast all the games. Probably do all of this semi-final this week and then the next one next week. So anyway, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.